have lots of lemons in your backyard that you're wondering what to do with? Or are you going to the farmer's market and buying fresh strawberries and wondering what to do with them? I have an idea for you. How about a lemon bread pudding with strawberry sauce? I'm Mary Risley from San Francisco, and my goal in life is to teach you easy and fun recipes that you could make with your kids. Lemon bread pudding. This is actually my Grammie Snyder's recipe, okay? So first I'm going to put a cup of sugar in a big bowl. I'm going to put a cup of sugar in a bowl. Okay, that was a scant cup of sugar, so I'm going to make the next one a little more generous. Then I'm going to add 3 eggs. I love these colorful eggs from the farmer's market. Now I'm going to add 3 eggs and put the shells into the compost. When you put eggs and sugar together like this, don't walk away and do something else, because they kind of have a chemical reaction similar to cooking. So when you do this, you want to just mix the eggs and the sugar together. So this is our eggs and sugar mixture. On top of that goes some bread. This is 2 cups of white bread that I tore up. On top of that goes some butter, 4 tablespoons of butter. And now I'm going to add the zest of a lemon and the juice of a lemon. So the best thing to do when you're working with a lemon that you buy from a store is to wash it with soap and water, because it might have something, spray on it that's not good for you to eat. And the rind is the outer side, and the rind is made up of the zest or the pith. And so I'm going to take off the zest. The zest is the yellow part. The yellow part has all the oils of lemon and all the flavor. And then what I do is every time I do this, I look to see if they've gotten down to the pith. The pith is the white stuff, and the white stuff will turn things bitter. So just take off the yellow and leave the pith. You got it? Okay, so there's all my lemon zest from 1 lemon. And here we're cutting the lemon in half and juicing it. Recipe actually calls for a cup of sugar, 1/4 of a cup of butter, 2 cups of white bread with the crusts removed, and the zest of 2 lemons and the juice from 2 lemons. And with this kind of juicer, it's better to strain it through a little strainer so you don't get any seeds in your dessert. Here goes my zest. And now this is the tricky part. To help melt the butter, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of water. I'm going to add 1/2 cup of hot water to the right on top of the butter. Okay? And then I'm going to mix it up with my spoon. And here's my lemon bread pudding. This bakes in a 350 oven for 30 minutes. You could put it in a flat baking pan. You could put it in a souffle dish. But I lightly buttered some ramekins. Little souffle dishes are called ramekins. And now I'm going to fill my ramekins with my bread, butter, lemon, and egg and sugar mixture. Doesn't that look good? A lemon bread pudding like this will keep in the fridge for 3 weeks. Anything with this amount of sugar in it has a preservative. I wouldn't try and keep it for 3 weeks. It would get kind of stale, I think. There's a little piece of butter over there that I'm going to put over there to make that one a little heavier. Okay, 350, 30 minutes. Just like Julia Child, I'm putting it in the oven and taking out the one I already made. So how do you tell whether it's done? After it's been in the oven for 30 minutes, it should be lightly brown around the edges, and then you want to let it cool and serve it with your strawberries. Look at that. You see the way it's kind of firm to the touch and lightly brown around the edges. Okay? When you buy strawberries, look for deep red and small. The larger the strawberry, the less flavor it has. So we like this strawberry, a little strawberry, better than this strawberry, a gigantic strawberry. Okay? And what you do is you should not wash strawberries. You should wipe them off with a damp cloth because they absorb water. So these have been wiped with a damp cloth. And now with a little knife, I'm taking the stem off. I'm taking the stem off and putting it in the compost. And then I'm cutting the strawberries in half and putting them into this pan. So you wipe it off with a damp cloth, cut off any green part, and slice it and put it into your, here. And then what I want to do is I want to put just a little bit of sugar on top, a little bit of sugar, and a little bit of lemon will bring out the flavor. Does this look kind of weird? Yes, because I'm using a potato masher to mash up my strawberry to make a strawberry sauce to go on my lemon pudding. This could go on strawberry shortcake, it could go on ice cream. This is just a strawberry sauce for my lemon bread pudding. This is cream, heavy whipping cream. Heavy and whipping cream are the same thing, heavy cream and whipping cream. And I just stirred it like this until it holds its shape, okay? Shall we look at our desserts? So these could be served warm or at room temperature. And what I'm gonna do now is just loosen the edges and try and loose it from the bottom. There's a little butter on the bottom, so we're hoping that this will come out smoothly. And so I just turn it over onto a plate, just lift it and turn it and give it a little tap. Give it a little tap. There you go. That's not quite even as I would like. I get to eat what's in the edges here. And then this is my lightly whipped cream. I'll put it on the side. Just look like that, okay? And my beautiful macerated, the word for strawberries been soaking in sugar and lemon juice is macerated, macerated fresh strawberries. This fresh strawberry sauce will keep for 3 or 4 days in the fridge. I'm Mary Risley. I have a cooking school in San Francisco called Tante Marie's. For this recipe and more, go to tantemarie.com and remember to have fun cooking.